Hello. Well, today we're going to focus on a really simple aspect of meditation, and usually you see this in the first few meditation classes, getting a feel for our body position, and that is whether we sit with our hands up or down. So whether the palms face up, whether the palms face down. And there's lots of variations that we can do with finger positions and things, but this is what we're going to focus on today, just how it feels to meditate with our hands up. We can just have them resting in our lap, but we're going to explore hands up, resting, relaxing in our lap, and hands down, resting and relaxing in our lap. And the practice that we're going to wrap around that is a really simple, long, deep belly breath. And that's the main flow of the meditation, and in that flow of the meditation and helping us to really zone in, we're going to add the flavor of what happens when we turn our hands up and rest them in our lap, and what happens when we turn them down. So we'll start by getting ourselves comfortable, adjusting our posture if we need to, just really finding ourselves a cozy place to sit for a bit. Taking some long, deep breaths. Allowing those lungs to fill. Slowly enough that we can feel the details. Relaxing the hips, relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing on the exhale. And just centered, present, and sensitive as we breathe in slowly. And allowing the exhale to do itself. Gently, gently. Really breathing from our center. Slowly enough that we're sensitive. Relaxed enough that we can really open into this awareness. Staying with the breath while noticing how the body feels. And we're not going to go into the theory of hands up, hands down. We're not going to talk so much about it. We're going to open to the experience. Keeping the long, deep breath. staying centered and sensitive. Just opening our palms to the sky. They can be relaxed in your lap, but just facing up, keeping the breath, keeping the sensitivity. Noticing how it feels. Relaxed enough to allow sensations to move. Soaking it in. Keeping that breath relaxed but deep. Noticing the hands and their effect on the body. And now making the transition gently, slowly, facing the palms down. Continuing to breathe and notice. Relaxing into the new position. Allowing this moment to speak to us. Open breath, palms down, sensitive to the whole experience. And on the next big long inhale, swapping again to palms up. They can relax on the lap, palms facing up, noticing any change in the body. Just breathing and witnessing. Keeping that breath open, noticing the hands and the rest of the body reacting. On the next exhale, turning the palms down again, noticing the transition, noticing the details. In the experience, we don't have to tell stories here, just witnessing now. Noticing the hands and the state of the body. Continuing to breathe deep. On the next inhale, transitioning to palms up, slow enough that we notice. We might notice after effects of the change as well. Whatever your experience is, just be with it. Allowing now to be now. Relaxing into it. On the exhale, palms down. Slow enough that we can notice. Continuing to breathe and notice. On the next exhale, palms up. And the next exhale, palms down. Next inhale, slowly palms up. Very gently on the next exhale, palms down. Inhaling, palms up. Notice the transition. The next exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. Noticing any responses in the body. And exhale, palms down. Now we're just going to allow ourselves to be our own guide. We might have noticed some differences between the two hand positions. Notice what you're guided to right now, if you feel drawn to one or the other. If you feel the need to adjust the hand position, adjust it. Palms up or palms down. Whatever you feel, we're just going to stay with it for a bit. If you want to switch between them, you can. Just allowing whatever hand position that speaks to you to be experienced. Relaxing and opening to it. Allowing it to be what it is. Allowing the experience to flow from moment to moment through the body. Just allowing ourselves to be. Very slowly and gently now, allowing ourselves to adjust, noticing if the body wants any stretches, slow enough to be sensitive, slow enough to notice what's happening in the hands, and just being aware of how it feels when we move our hands up and down as we stretch. So if the palms go down, just being aware of that still while we stretch. If the palms go up, being sensitive to that. Just making space for grace. Relaxed and gentle enough that we can be here. Any stretches, adjustments the body's asking for, just gently flowing now. And very gently, slow enough that we can keep a little bit of that sensitivity, that we can stay open and relaxed, just coming back to the space, opening up our eyes. and just noticing how we feel now as we start to flow into the rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next week. Hope you have a beautiful week.